Well, there are times when gCADPlus users make heavy weather of using the hatch command. This often comes about if you've been used to using AutoCAD, and you will often assume or look for a hatch and an island. This rectangle here has a couple of islands in the middle of it, those circles, and if you wanted to hatch it, the AutoCAD way is to say draw hatch, pick the outer line and then hit enter to continue, and we'd expect to see here an option to exclude islands. They're the circles in the centre. Well, there's no need to do that, it's just a matter of repeating the hatch command. When asked to select the objects you want to hatch, just pick the outside and the two inside ones, then hit enter and OK it, and the hatch works properly and leaves the island without you having to nominate it. So the same would apply if you were trying to hatch this letter R. Let's change our colour to magenta, so it's draw hatch, and we could pick both items. But if we do this, pick the outer fragment of the R and then draw hatch, pick the outer polyline and pick hatch, and hit enter and OK it. There's our magenta area. So what we've got is a piece of magenta in here, which is a hatch. We've still got the outer polyline, and we've got the inner part of the R still separate, so they all have to be dealt with individually, and you might even have to change the stacking order. So that one there is selected, so we could say draw. Let's change our drawing colour again. We'll make it this time white, and we'll draw and hatch, and that polyline is selected, so we can say OK and it's been hatched. We should be able to select both of those again. That's in fact the outer. See, we've got the outer polyline and a hatch, so we need to move those two to the front, so you can see how complex it gets. Bring to the front, then we can select the polyline itself, and it's got that. Well, we pick the hatch there, so it becomes difficult to order, and we want to change its colour to white. And finally, we've got where we want to get, but that's a really complex set of circumstances. Let's select that, and bring that polyline via tools to the front, and of course change its colour away from 255 to just by layer. We're now back to where we were. So much easier to say draw hatch, pick the outer one and the inner island and hatch it. So much easier to work in that way. So I hope that helps in working through the hatch command. You can have a whole lot of islands in the middle and it still works. So draw hatch. In fact, we might even be able to just select the whole lot in one go and hit enter, and bingo, it's all done. So for mine, use the hatch command in its simplest possible way.